Greetings, slackers. September Man here, and what a day! What a day! It's been a long day, and I've been at work. And I uploaded a video earlier today about the company Christmas party. I didn't really want to go because where I'm at right now, I'm in transition, if you will. So I'm not trying to really get to know people on a personal level because I don't plan on staying there. But I've been there almost a year or whatnot, and so I'm gonna be, excuse me, I'm gonna be moving on when the opportunity comes along. In the meantime, it's convenient for me because I'm close to home and I get to, work on my YouTube channel, my website, my book, my blog, all this different stuff. So it allows me to do that without having to commute all the way across town. But long story short, the company Christmas party was something else. And, I went and I made my guest appearance. I had a beer or whatnot. I did some dancing and everything. But I didn't stick around till the closing. I cut it early. In fact, I arrived a little later than I expected, but I cut it early. And so I went in, observant mode just to see who's who, you know, um, who's jockeying for a position because right now this is a newer company. People are trying to work their way up. And, there's couples, people who are dating at work, okay, and dating outside of work and stuff like that. And so I left the party because I knew coming in to work on Monday, there was going to be some story to tell. Anytime you have a party, coworkers, and alcohol and drugs, there's going to be some story, some remnant, some dirty little detail that sticks around. And long story short, there's some drama going on. I'm not in the drama because, again, I took my ass home early. I knew what was going to happen, but I wanted to be a good sport and, have a drink, see colleagues and all this stuff, and after that depart. But I got into work and I heard some stuff today, and they'll tell you about, you often hear about not messing with people that you work with, you know, don't go fishing off of the company pier, don't, what was the other saying? Dip your pen in the company inkwell, okay? Well, you have that going on. And look, just being honest, this goes on all over the place. This is not anything new. People are going to do what they do. But there's some drama. And you got some guys beefing with each other because one of the chicks got down with some guy and her boyfriend or ex-boyfriend works at the company. And, in several of my videos over on my the Slackers Method channel, I've talked about, in some of the stories that I read about, you have revenge porn and you have, it's sort of innocent, but guys do this, they'll share pictures of, who they're talking to, or, some girl's breast if she sends, a picture of her tits or something like that. So, guys exchange notes. It's not a big deal. It's not like, I would ever know who you are and be like, damn, you're that girl that so-and-so was messing with, But this is a behavior that, guys partake in. And so, long story short, some pictures have gotten around. Some people have seen the pictures. And there's commentary going on about this girl and the dude that she fucked with. Chatter in and out. And so, me, I'm the kind of employee that, when I'm working, I avoid drama. I do my best to avoid drama. And I don't try to get involved. because I don't like drama. So I have a drama avoidance issue, if you will. But this story is just one of many, and there are other stories. And it got me to thinking, and one of the things that for you nice guys out there who maybe like me, it takes you a while to get some things. And what you really ought to do is, be observant because women can tell you all day long that they don't like drama, they don't do drama. But if you sit back and watch drama as it unfolds, women thrive off of that stuff, okay? They they come to life, okay? And so women need a certain level of drama, Bad boys, what do they give women? They give women that drama, that they're looking for. You wonder why is it that women will deal with a certain guy, like they'll come and talk to you. Why? Because you're a fool and a nice guy listening to this crap. But you listen, okay, and you provide an ear and they tell you all this stuff that's going on. And you're just thinking in the back of your head, why are you staying with that person? I mean, logic would dictate just by your story alone. This is not a good person for you. But what do? They complain to you and tell you about all the drama, but they go right back to that person and they get into these situations and then they come and they complain back to you again. Well, what does that show you? There's an incongruity there, okay? It took me the longest to figure this out myself. You have to sometimes remove yourself, sit back, and just kind of, observe the scenery. What's going on? What's the interaction? What's the dynamics and the conditions here? You got to really look at this stuff because it's like women will tell you, I don't like drama, I don't do drama, but you see them thrive on that stuff, okay? You see them thrive on it. So that was just a little tangent, but something that I was thinking about earlier. And so going back to my workplace and, this story that's now unfolding, there's a little bit of drama. So this is going to be an interesting week because we're just on Monday and the Christmas party, that was on Saturday. So it's going to be a very interesting week just based on details that I've heard. I don't really care to know. I really don't care to hear, but I'm always within earshot of things. And you know what? That's like one of the things that happens for me. That's like my luck. I'll be in the right place at the right time to hear something that's important, some important or critical detail. But I often cut things short as I deal with this party. And usually when I cut it short, all the good shit happens right after that. It's almost like when you're a kid and your parents tell you, oh, you gotta, you know what, your curfew is 11 o'clock. But you're like, come on, can I stay until at least 11:30? You know, my friends, they're gonna be down here. I'm gonna be with them. I'm gonna be safe. I'm gonna be all right. No, you gotta be home by 11, okay? I had one of them parents where I had to call and check in, and ask for more time, plead, hey, I'm over here at my friend's house. Can I please get some more time? And it sucked, okay? It sucked. But I cut things short on my own. And all the good stuff, at least the juicy stuff, tends to happen after I leave. But it's not always juicy, and it's not always cool to be mixed up in some drama. Drama can make life exciting. And that's what it does for women. That's what it does for you. You ever had one of them days it's just sort of like, moving along and then something happens, okay? And it, you know, knocks you off course or diverts you from what you were focused on before, but it's immediate and you got to respond to it. You got to deal with it. Or some other type of situation, but it enlivens your life. And that's something that drama does. So for any of you nice guys out there that are listening to this, if you are, one of your female friends, best friends, and you're listening to her stories and she's telling you about guys that she's going out and sleeping with, and you're one of those guys that's secretly pining away, hoping that, she might see the guy right in front of her, she's not. She's not. And you're not doing yourself any favors really listening to all that stuff. But you can learn from it. And if you take in enough of these stories, as I have, okay, you start to, there's patterns here, there's pattern recognition going on here, okay? And the women can all be different, can come from different backgrounds, can have different upbringings. It doesn't matter. The situation is the same, okay? They like drama. Women like men who are inconsistent. They say they don't. But the truth is, if they didn't, why are they with men who are inconsistent? And I'm not talking about all women. I'm only talking about some of them. And, just to wrap this up, because I know this is a little long right now, with this whole workplace drama and everything, like I said, it's going to be an interesting week to watch it all unfold. And I don't really care, but I know that people will tell me things and I'm going to overhear things. And this is one of the problems of, working a job, because you got to deal with other people and you got to be around their energies, okay? And this is sort of like a negative type of energy. It's exciting because it's got a lot of people talking and rumors and gossip and all this shit. But at the same time, it's very negative and it's very draining, because if you got two guys beefing over a girl, that's going to create tension at work. That could also lead to a fight or some type of altercation off the clock. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen, and I've seen this enough times to know how these things unfold. It's just going to be a very interesting week. And this ties into the video, that I did on Saturday about, the party and being responsible and cutting it short, because you might be out there, for instance, going on dates and, you're like, hey, I got to get up and go to work tomorrow. I got to, be responsible and do the right thing. Do what you got to do. Do what makes you money first, okay? Your girl, she wants to party and, continue to keeping the thing going and not respecting you or your time. Cut it loose. Let her go. Because it's going to be a waste of your time. It's going to be a waste of her time. She wants to party. You want to be serious and, do the right thing, going about your business. There's time and place for partying and this and that, but not all the time. Some people want to do that all the time. And there's just a lot that can just, a lot of tangents that could come out of this one story alone. And I'll share more as more keeps flowing. Because like I said, today it was just interesting to listen to this stuff, to know that there's, some drama, and to see the looks on people's faces, to see people, communicating off in the distance and, chattering about this event that took place. And it was at a Christmas party where people were drinking. There was alcohol, okay, and some people got carried away. And this tends to be the case when alcohol is present, and especially with women, okay? They tend to go all in and lose themselves. They get wrapped up in that spirit, if you will. So you guys out there, you got a Christmas party, a New Year's party that you're going to, put your foot down. Watch your girl's behavior. If y'all both like getting messed up together, okay, that's whatever. But if you're more the conservative type, you know your limit, stick to your limits and be observant and watch everybody else. That's just my message. This video is getting a little too long, and I'm going to go ahead and cut it right there. Let me know what your thoughts are. How do you deal with workplace drama? Do you hate workplace drama too? You know, do you avoid workplace drama or drama period in your life? Leave all that for me down in the comment section below. As always, that's going to do it for this video. I'll catch you in the next one.